Press Club, where the former vice president is answering questions about what happened after 9/11. Let's listen.
I don't think would be doing his job.
Your point on nuclear proliferation is a well-taken one, Mr. Vice President, and one question we have here actually deals with that topic. When the Bush administration took office, North Korea's plutonium production was frozen, and Iran's uranium enrichment effort had only several hundred centrifuges. During your time in office, North Korea restarted its nuclear weapons program, conducted its first ever underground test explosion. Iran's uranium enrichment program grew to some 6,000 centrifuges. In light of these growing nuclear threats, and considering that during the 2004 presidential debates, President Bush listed nuclear proliferation as the nation's greatest security threat, do you still contend that the Bush administration kept the United States and its allies safer than when you began?
Well, I would contend that for several reasons. First of all, I think we had a significant impact upon al-Qaeda, which was the threat of the moment. But we also, when we took down the Saddam Hussein regime, we eliminated one of the great sources of potential proliferation. He had previously produced and used weapons of mass destruction. We also took down Muammar Gaddafi's program in Libya. He surrendered all of his centrifuges, his uranium feedstock, and his weapon design to us. He did that just a few days after we captured Saddam Hussein. We took down the A.Q. Khan network, the man A.Q. Khan, who had been the prime sponsor and builder of Pakistan's nuclear program, who then went into business for himself and on the black market sold nuclear weapons technology to Libya, to North Korea, and to Iran. So I think we had some considerable successes. We didn't bat 1,000, no question about it. And Iran and North Korea are still out there. Anybody who wants to know what they're working over on the White House today, my guess is there's a lot of attention being focused specifically on those two issues, because the nuclear proliferation question is a major one. It's one that whoever's in the White House is going to have to address. Now, the North Koreans have demonstrated once again, I think, that they absolutely are not prepared to keep any commitments they make. They've now tested a second nuclear weapon, and they've been testing missiles, and they're getting ready, it looks like, to test another missile as well. It's going to require a concerted effort on the part of the administration to find some way to make certain that neither North Korea nor Iran acquires a nuclear weapons capability. I wish we could have done more, but those are problems that are passed on to the next administration, and I'm sure we'll do everything we can to help support their efforts.
Former Vice President Dick Cheney responding